What's up everyone, I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to today's video. We're going to be taking a look at the Epic Bundle in Wizard 101. Now this is one of my favorite bundles in the game. It is also retired, so without further ado, we're going to be hopping right into this. The first item we are going to receive in this Epic Bundle is the massive Fantasy Palace. Now this is one of my favorite castles in the entire game. It is huge, it has a PvP arena, you can have parties here, you can host mini games, all sorts of things. There's also just a ton of gardening space, as well as a whole bunch of secret doors and entrances. So this is a really big bonus to picking up the Epic Bundle in probably one of the best houses in Wizard 101. And the next item that this bundle is going to come with is the Swift Griffin permanent mount, and it is just one of a kind. It looks terrific. You can only get this from this bundle. You can't get it dropped from any bosses or any other packs. So it is very unique and very specific to this retired bundle, so you cannot get this anymore unless you get it on those Throwback Thursdays or bundle events, which is where we did pick up this bundle, and we are super excited about that. And so here is the mount real fast, and as I said, it is one of my favorites. I think it looks very good, very unique. It does have a nice flying animation you can see here to it. And the next item we're going to be receiving in the Epic Bundle is the Fierce Hound. Now this is a very cool pet. It is one of the only pets in the game that you can actually dye, which is a huge bonus for it. You can make it match the colors of any of the outfits on any of your wizards, and I'm sure the statistics aren't too bad too, and you can always hatch to gain better stats. So this is a very cool pet if you're just wanting a hound, or just a pet in general that you're able to dye the colors of. Very cool and very unique. Probably my favorite item in this entire bundle, that is going to be the Prestigious Attire. Now this is very special. As you can see, it is pretty much a clone, exact clone of the Commander gear, but it is just called the Prestigious Attire. But the very big bonus to this is, first off, you can have it at any level without doing PvP, and you can use it as a stitch. But second of all, it's really important because, as you can see here, you can trade it. You can trade it between characters, which is not something you can do with the Commander gear, even if you stitch it to something else. So that is a very large bonus. And as you can see here, you can choose from a ton of different tiers for this gear. As you can see, we have level 0 here, so you could use this on a freshly created character right off the bat. You could have some Commander gear, which is probably what I'm going to use it for, maybe for a walkthrough even. Make sure you stay tuned if that does come to the channel. But we also have level 10, 20, 30, 40 even. And if you want to see these guys, just make sure you pause the video and I'll just go right through these. We got level 50 as well. We got 60, we have 70, 80, 90, and 100. So it looks like it does stop at 100. I mean, it has okay stats if you didn't have something like Jade gear. Those shoes and the robe do look like they'd be a pretty decent Jade robe, but we have Jade sets, so I think we're just going to go ahead and probably redeem it for level 1 so we can redeem it onto a new character and start from the beginning of the game with Commander gear. Super hyped for this. We're going to go ahead and accept it right now. And the next item, and a very cool one at that we get in this bundle, is the Ancient Spear of Power. Now this is going to be a great stitch for my Fire Wizard. I'm really going to enjoy this. It has the top that is glowing with that kind of a goldish yellow, has some red hues to it with sparkles, and the staff itself does glow red, which I think is extremely cool. And just like the Prestigious Armor, for the wand you have multiple tiers as well. This is mostly a stitch wand though, because it is a classic bundle. It doesn't really come with updated stats, but we're just going to run through and check them out right quick. So if you do want to see them, you can go ahead and pause the video, but none of these stats are specifically very good for any level really. There are better wands, but it is just a very cool stitch. And so at tier 1 we're going to start out with just a whole bunch of cards, and same with level 10. And at level 20, you finally get a regular pip with those cards. 30, still just a regular pip. 40, you finally get a power pip. And I think it stays the same for 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So this is not really the best stats on a wand, but it is, again, just a very nice stitch. And we are going to be using this on our Fire Wizard. But since we're not going to be using it for the stats, we might as well redeem it for level 0. We're going to go ahead and accept that. And another item that is very helpful, especially if you've maxed out your castles already, is you do get an included additional castle elixir with any bundle that does come with a home. So we're just going to go ahead and accept this. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now we can just hold an extra house in our backpack which we don't need to yet, but I'm sure eventually that will come in handy, and very, very glad that the game does include those with these bundles. Next up, a super cool part about this bundle is it comes with a random game, a random mini game that you can play and place inside of your castle, and this time it looks like we got the Dueling Diego game. We're going to go ahead and accept that. It looks very cool. It follows the aesthetic of the castle, which I really enjoy. It'll look really nice right next to our arena or something, but it looks like we got the Dueling Diego game as well, which is one of my favorite mini games, so I'm really happy about that. And this is why this is my favorite bundle in the entire game, and that is because you can get this Commander Gear replica set for any of your wizards, and you can trade it between wizards no matter what level they are. You can make sure you have this awesome Stitch, and that is one big reason why we did pick up this bundle, and that it does come with that amazing house, that amazing mount, and this gear. It is just a sweet bundle. It's too bad that it's retired, but when it does come around, make sure you guys check it out. Thank you everyone for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to check out my other content that is up on the channel. Make sure to leave a comment as well if you'd like to see any specific content here in the future, and until next time everybody, take care.